founder of Pawz, and also John Barton Insurance, Cynthia Barton Spencer. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Bart. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, nice to have you here. Pawz, a lot of people have been asking me about this business in Michigan Center because it's a very distinct and famous property in Michigan Center.
Yes, it is.
The castle.
It is the castle. It's been a lot of things. The last was the cheese castle.
Mm-hmm.
So people still come in looking for cheese. It's like, no, we got dog treats.
So do you know the history of the building, why it looks like it does?
Yes, so they say.
Okay.
There was a lady named Anne, and her name was Bartow. And her husband was in the war in the 20s, and I guess he built the castle for her. She was a beautician, so it was the beauty castle.
It's always been a retail, no one lived in it, did they?
No, people did live in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the lower level, and then the people that owned the cheese castle remodeled everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a nice job. It was beautiful as a cheese castle, and now it's beautiful as Fur Pawz. Well, tell us about Fur Pawz.
Well, Fur Pawz is an all-natural dog treat. Started with chicken jerky. And it was about 2012 when they recalled the chicken jerky off the shelves. Sam's Club, Costco, Meijer's, I mean, it went off the shelf because it was killing the dogs. That particular treat was what I fed my Yorkies. And I thought, oh, great, now what am I going to feed them? But I did take them to the vet because I was concerned that they might have ingested some of that bad jerky. The vet said that they were okay, keep an eye on it. And that's when I decided, you know what, I can do this. I can make my own. So I got a little dehydrator and I started making my jerky. My dogs loved it, so every time, you know, it was done, they'd let me know. And then, of course, I had neighbor dogs taking the jerky, my father's dog, my sister's dog, family dogs, neighbor dogs, friends' dogs. And I thought, wait a minute, no one's paying me for chicken. So my father came up with the idea, and he said, have you ever thought about selling it? And I thought, oh my God, this is a little overwhelming. I thought, how would I do that? And he says, I think you'll figure it out. Well, needless to say, I did, and it's about 18 products later.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a hit.
It's more than a hit. I can't keep it on the shelf. Everything's dehydrated. We have our own secret recipes and how we make stuff. I've created some of the treats as well. We have a liver chicken crunch, and I'm coming out with a new one called a tri-lickety split, which is chicken, liver, and turkey. Well,
except for the liver, they sound delicious. But how do you know? How do you get like with food? You know, you can taste test with people. How do you test the taste of dog treats?
Believe it or not, I've taste tested them.
Really?
Well, people ask me, what does it taste like? And you're right, the liver, ugh, it's not very good, but the dogs love it. Dogs love it. It's all human grade, so we can eat it. I don't put any preservatives, no additives, but whatever it is, there's a lot of love that the dogs, you know, it's addictive. We're in a lot of stores and growing, and we're just hoping to make it big.
So do you manufacture it in the castle?
We do.
So,
and then I distribute it to the stores.
So it's fresh, you know, and I guess you think about something that could be on the shelf for years, but having it made right here, what's the attraction of having something that fresh this close to home?
Well, with the dog treats, it's a new concept, I guess. I mean, you go to Meijer's and you can see all the dog treats on the shelf. Each treat is handmade. So it's not like we're adding anything to it. We have to slice it. We grind our own chicken and make sure all the fat's off. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to use it.
Wow.
So
I almost want to try it myself.
Should have brought some.
All right, so this is a business that was launched out of I guess a a demand that just you didn't anticipate was going to happen.
I fell into it.
But you were doing something else, and you're also doing something else. What's your other business?
Well, I'm a full-time insurance agent.
Okay.
I've been an agent for 38 years.
Wow.
I've done it all. And then, of course, my father owned John Barton Insurance Agency, and he got sick in 2013, 14, and I wound up taking over his agency and then taking care of him, his caregiver, for 3 years before he passed. So I'm carrying on his legacy, and I've actually learned how to be in two places at one time now.
Well, you're carrying on his legacy in two ways because you are manufacturing what he suggested you make, the dog
Correct.
treats, and you're carrying on his insurance agency in his name. What types of insurance, where do you specialize? What lines, are there certain companies you represent?
I'm independent,
Okay.
so I have many companies, but home, auto, commercial, workman's comp, liability, life insurance, you name it, I do it. I can find it.
I'd say there's also a third area that you're involved in. I was looking at your Facebook page, and you look like a major Michigan Center cheerleader for business and community heroes.
Yes, I like to showcase. I created a page called Michigan Center Castle News, and I showcase people who have done extraordinary things, or somebody that has been a do-gooder, and I showcase businesses. One thing I've learned about marketing, when you work with other business owners and you work together, you can go farther. And that's what I'm trying to do in Center. And I'm bringing the businesses together. I am an Eagle member, so I help create their parties, do their events, and coming up with another one that's going to be coming up July 27th. I still got to get some things narrowed down with the guys, but we're hoping to call it Eagle Fest and open to the public. But yeah, I'm having a good time, and I really don't work because if I enjoy what I do, I don't work a day in my life.
That's what they say. Now, do you have any connection to the chicken barge?
Only that I help them make their videos.
Okay. So they sell chicken, and they do it for the Eagles, right?
Yes, they do.
You do it for fundraisers.
Yeah,
And you're in videos. I heard you have a soap opera for dogs.
I do. My little Yorkie, Daisy, she has her own page. It's called Daisy Do's page, and I make her talk. So then I went on to make a soap opera for dogs, and it's called Days of Our Dogs. So I have several members of the Eagle Friends. We get together, and we choose dogs that are part of Pawz, and we make them talk to each other. So we're a little behind on our episodes, but we're getting there.
I'll have to check it out. Besides the treats, are there other pet items that you're going to add or carry at Fur Paws?
We do have a retail store. So we've got the leashes, we've got wind chimes, clothes. There's a lot of odds and ends that we do sell. I don't carry a lot of inventory because I don't want to get stuck with a lot of inventory, but the treats move faster than the retail side as far as the clothes and the jewelry.
And if they don't sell, you can eat them.
I guess it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. So you like dogs. You've got one Yorkie?
Two Yorkies.
Two Yorkies. So you want to support animal initiatives through the sale of your dog treats. So what kinds of things do you have your passion for?
Well, we had been with like the pugs. Originally when I had started it, it was underneath another name before I rebranded it. But we would donate, our samples and stuff to the Humane Society, blankets and stuff like that. We're not done. So, as busy as we are, we've got the love of dogs, and we want to participate in just everything we can.
All right. If somebody would like to check out Fur Paws, they can come into the store in Michigan Center, the castle. What are your days and hours?
Monday through Saturday. Monday 9 until 5, and then Saturday 10 to 2. And that's the same for the insurance office too, somewhere in there.
And they're also at various other shops around, the dog treats at other stores.
Yes, we're in about 22 stores. We're in 4 stores on Mackinac Island.
Oh,
So took us a little bit to get there, but we are on the island. I'm all over the state of Michigan. I'm all over the United States that I ship. We just shipped out to Texas, California, New Hampshire, Illinois, Nebraska just this week. So don't know where they're coming from, but
well, cool.
we're selling.
Well, congratulations on
you.
your success, and thanks for your sharing your story with us today.
Well, thank you very much.
The owner, founder of Pawz, and also owner of John Barton Insurance, Cynthia Barton Spencer.